Hello, so I'm here in Cardiff for the first time in 2 years, which inevitably means a trip to this. Yes, of course, if you're on your way to the Doctor Who experience, which is over on that side of the bay, you have to visit the Ianto shrine, which is on this side of the bay. And it's hard to tell if people are still adding to it. I think they are. It's not all entirely... I mean, weirdly, there's like a train ticket from one part of Cardiff to another part of Cardiff. Okay, there's like little bits of art that have come all the way from California. Torchwood is dead, dead, dead without Ianto. It's the show that will never die. Ianto's death will never be forgotten. He died for us all. Tosh died to save us too. Never forget. This from a show that's not been on air for a few years now. There's a coffee cup here. For Ianto, gone, not forgotten, will always love you. Keep calm and suit up. Now I think that's been here for a few years because some fans are quite wise and they laminate things. Rather scarily, there's an extremely large pair of knickers here and a photograph taken at a convention. It reads, Sandra and Bev Ianto. I somehow don't think Gareth David Lloyd knew what was going to happen to that photograph. There's a little bit of a suit. There's some very faded photographs. And there's some newer things. You Are My Rescue on Memoria de Ianto Jones. Apologies for anyone Spanish or Italian listening. There's a newer piece of fan art there, Ianto Jones. This is Ianto abroad somewhere. Looks possibly like Germany or Austria. But yeah, it's still very much here. This is how much fans love a character. They kill him off on TV in 2008, and there's still new stuff up here now.
I thought that wasn't a real person, a real...
Oh no, it's not a real person. I visit Cardiff like once every couple of years or whatever, and I came down here one day and someone said, oh, is this a memorial to people who died in the bay?
Yeah.
And they thought because it's photographs and and it would be like people who fell off there on a drunken night out and stuff like that.
But it's not, it's a character that was killed off in Torchwood in Doctor Who in 2008.
2008.
And it's still here now.
And the thing is, the scary thing is people will go up to him at conventions in like America or somewhere and say, can I have my photograph taken with you? They'll pay their few dollars. He doesn't know it's going to be printed on the largest pair of Bridget Jones knickers ever, and then hung up in Cardiff for everybody to see.
He'd be mortified if he saw this.
He would. He's going to hate the fact I'm putting this video on YouTube, isn't he?
Unbelievable, isn't it?
It's just decay everywhere.
It is.
Some of it's been here since 2008.
Last week we must have gone up there.
I came down here about 2009, 2010, and it was a little creepy back then because you could go away for like a couple of hours. So you'd go and have your lunch at a restaurant down the way. You'd come back and there'd be something like a coffee cup, and you'd go, that wasn't there earlier, and it genuinely wasn't.
And it just builds as you walk.
Whereas now there's like stuff like that. That wasn't there. That wasn't there 2 years ago, and someone's thought long and hard about that because they've made it out of wood. They've painted it. Yeah. They've put a lot of work into that. It will decay, but that will take years to decay. But you put paper up, poor bits of paper.
Well, I'm amazed the council let it stay here.
Well, it's the bay. The people who run the bay know that it will get more people visiting the bay because there's restaurants just up. Yeah, genuinely, people will come from other countries to see it. Because I mean, look, here it is. Look. This was from the fans to the management and staff of Mermaid Quay, and appreciation and your dedication in maintaining and safeguarding this. And I think the fans created that as well.
Do they cover it up at all in the winter?
Don't think they do. That's why it's all decaying.
Yeah. Well, I've seen
Plus,
it all now.
what's weirder?
I don't even
What's
like
weirder
Doctor
is
Who.
it's covering up a piece of actual set that was used in Torchwood.
Oh, is it?
If you took this grill away, there would be the frontage of a tourist information place.
Oh,
and the
right.
cast of Torchwood used to run down here if they had like a big thing, an emergency or
Right.
whatever they had to run from. Or they'd go in a quieter episode through this door, and then suddenly they'd be in a studio somewhere in Cardiff.
I don't even like Doctor Who.
That's a crime to say in this city.
Oh,
All the jobs it brings.
I don't like it.
So there you have it, and there you have a few reactions from the locals. Hello again from Cardiff. Not shooting very many bits of video from here, but I really thought I should shoot some because the upload rate in my hotel is very reasonably fast. So if you go on quite a long walk across Cardiff Bay, and no, don't ask the locals because I tried and they're not always local. So use Google Maps, use doctorwholocations.net to find this place, and it's quite a pleasant escape from the traffic and the noise, and you too can be stood on the opposite side of the road to the house that the Doctor gave Amy and Rory.